I finished stuffing the head, and I created the shape of the head by pulling my yarn tight and tying a couple of knots there, and I still have my yarn ends. I finished stuffing the body. It's so nice and soft, very nice. And then I used my tapestry needle and my yarn to close up the feet, kind of like I did, around here. Just worked my yarn through and pulled it tight. And then I started creating the legs by stitching a back stitch, starting at the feet and using the purl stitches as a guide to stitch up the center with, like I said, a back stitch. So starting at the back, to make a back stitch, I will insert my needle through to the front, and I want my needle to come out right above that next purl bump. And it might take a little working around to make sure I don't catch any of the stuffing in there, and I get my needle through where I want it. And then the back stitch is insert your needle back over that purl bump and bring it back out the back using a marker to mark my center back there. There's my marker. And I could move my marker up here so I can see it better. And I will probably do that. And then complete that back stitch by pulling it through. And as you work along, pull it a little taut, and it creates the shape of the legs. Use the same method to create the arms using these yarn ends that we've left here just for that purpose. This is a really accessible project for anyone with basic to advanced knitting skills. Cast on, knit, purl, increase, decrease, and the increases and decreases, as I've said in a previous video, are not strictly necessary. Have fun.